everyone, it's Kayla. Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you're new here. Today is an exciting video. I know I've mentioned this in some previous videos before, but I am wanting to get back into running. So a little bit of backstory. I used to run all the time. I've always done sports, always been an athlete sort of thing. An active lifestyle was just what I enjoy, and I ended up having to get double hip surgery, not like at the same time, but I ended up having to get hip surgery on one hip and then the other one right afterwards due to a labral tear in both. We think it was caused by sports, not 100% sure, but that's kind of when it started. After playing sports all year round, my body, I guess, just had enough. So I had that. And then I had a car accident, which I have posted a video about that as well. My cat's trying to get in. I've posted about that as well. So I've just not really been able to do too much activeness the past few years. But now that I am 100% healed, I've been really taking my active lifestyle very seriously. I've started working out more, trying to get into running again, and all of that fun stuff. So today I just kind of wanted to go over my essentials that I use for running. Start off with what I'm wearing. You can't see it too well. I have another pair over here. These are Aries shorts, and I will link below this stuff as well. So it is these. This is a different color, but it's the exact same shorts that I'm currently wearing. This is a beautiful green color. They're very flowy, and what I love about them is they have like this inner lining, and I have thick thighs, so shorts always end up rolling up, so these kind of just cut off right at the top. So I love that. I always get thigh chafing no matter what I wear, so that's just something I've learned to accept. But yeah, I absolutely love these. They're so comfortable, they're so flattering, and they're honestly not that bad of a price because Aerie always does sales, and they're really cute. Love the fun colors. Colors are just such a they make me so happy, and I think that's something that you can really customize what you choose to wear. So there's that. And then for tops, I either wear a sports bra like I am now, or I have a lot of Lululemon Aligns. I've definitely gained some weight over the years, not necessarily fat, but just muscle as well. So these are a little bit tight, but I have these. This is a pretty purple color, and I just like that these hit right at the top of that seam. So when you're running outside, because that's where I prefer to run, then you don't get that weird like tan line. But yeah, today I'm wearing those Aerie shorts, and then I'm wearing a sports bra from Columbia. Next up, we have a running vest. So here is mine. It is this beautiful green color. It is the, I don't know if this is how you pronounce this brand, but Salomon. It is their, I think, the ADV Skin 8. So it is this green vest. It like latches up these straps. You can just hook them into these hooks, and then it stays in place. They come with 2 running like hydration pouches, and then I love all of the storage that's in here. So what I normally do whenever I put this on, I will slide my phone into one of these outer mesh pockets, and then in this zippered pocket, that's where I will normally put a running gel, running shoe, whatever I have, and then my car key, just because hands-free is the best way to run. Obviously, you get tired, you need your arms, you don't want to have to worry about potentially dropping or losing something, so that's what I use for that. Apple Watch. I'm an Apple Watch user. I love that, in the little fitness area, you can just, well, you can't really see too well, but you can just kind of pick whatever your workout is. I was doing outdoor run, and then I use my Apple Watch mainly to track my heart rate. I have a very high heart rate, which I need to see a doctor about whenever I exercise. I really struggle to stay in zone 2 and I know that's like the healthiest thing. Most people, you know, can do a slow jog in zone 2. Me running puts me in like zone 5, which is not healthy for my heart. So I'm really trying to figure out what I can do to mitigate that. But I use it for that, to track my heart rate and my zone, and then obviously it tracks how far I've gone. I've been running 5Ks whenever I go to the park. I ran my full one through for the first time in a long time last week, I believe, and then I'm just going to try and slowly increase it from there. Ultimately, I would love to do a marathon one day. Obviously, you need to slowly build up to that, so a 5K, a 10K, half marathon, and then a full marathon. But I love my Apple Watch. I know a lot of people who are runners use Garmin's. I don't know too much about Garmin. I'm totally open to one day getting one, but for now my Apple Watch works just fine for me. Next up we have music. I am someone who lives off of music. I need it. It fuels me, makes me feel good when I run. And again, I'm an Apple user. I have an Apple phone. I have AirPods, all that. I hate AirPods for running. I highly do not recommend. I don't know about you all, this may be TMI, I'm a really sweaty person, especially when I run. Like, AirPods just slip right out of my ears. So I don't like AirPods, but I do have Air Maxes. This is the Starlight color, and I love these. I just slide them over, like so, and they're amazing. I know a lot of runners don't like Air Maxes, they prefer Beats. I personally don't like Beats too much. I have a lot of ear piercings, as you can see, and I need a very big headphone to go over that just because I don't take my earrings out when I run. I don't know if you're supposed to, but I do not, so I need a big headphone that goes over those piercings. That way it sits comfortably. Also, I wear my glasses when I run. I plan on getting contacts, but for now I'm wearing my glasses, so I need a lot of comfort in my headphones, and that's why I really like Air Maxes. Yes, they are outrageously expensive, so if you can't afford that, that is totally fine. Honestly, if you just go to like Target, Best Buy, get a cheap pair of Sony's, like, you'll be good. Next up, we're going to talk about running gels, and then I have a few here that I'm going to go over. I'm currently in the process of figuring out what brand I like, so I've tried this, what is it called? This Pro Bar Bolt brand. So I've tried these before. I absolutely love these. These are organic energy chews in the strawberry flavor. You can get those at Target. I absolutely love that brand. They're amazing, and they truly do give me so much energy that I've needed when working out. Not even just running, but like working out in general. Another brand I've tried is Honey Stinger. I know that that's a very popular brand and a very easily accessible brand. I do not like Honey Stinger. I don't like honey though, so I do want to preface that. It's very sticky. I don't like the flavor at all, and it grosses me out and makes me feel sick. The one time I tried it was like running gel, not a running chew. So it was a running gel, and I couldn't even finish it just because the flavor, I hated it so much. But next up, GU. I've never tried this brand before, but I really want to. So here's what I have. Hopefully it's focusing. But I have the Strawberry Banana Energy Gel, then I have Strawberry Energy Chews. I was wanting to compare both this Bolt brand and then GU. Both are very similar in ingredients. The only thing that I really noticed as far as like broad things was the GU has less sugar, so that's a plus. And then I'm trying to figure out if I even like energy chews or if I like energy gels. So I have these to try. Depending how I feel on my run today, I may try one of these. I think if I do try one, it's going to be the energy gel, just due to I haven't tried one before that I've liked, so I'm just trying to figure out if I'm more of a gel person or a chew person. The next thing we're going to be talking about is something that I don't physically have with me right now. It's in my fridge. Coconut water. I absolutely hate coconut water. It's disgusting, tastes horrible, like I don't like anything about it. Sorry about that. I had to deal with my cat. But coconut water is something that I hate the flavor of, but it's very high in electrolytes, and when you run, you really need those electrolytes. So I usually drink about a cup of that before I go for a run, just to help give me an electrolyte boost, give me some hydration. And then I usually do some pre-workout and water as well, just to help give me some energy, especially if I'm already tired. It really just gives me a boost. Before a run, I usually try and get in my carbs for that energy, that fuel. I'm not a nutrition expert, but from what I've done research-wise, carbs are good before. So I usually do a piece of sourdough with some peanut butter and banana on top. That just helps provide you some energy, some fuel to get you through your run. And then afterwards, because I drive to where I run at a park and it's not by my house. So I drive to the park, so I'll bring an apple with me. Right after I run, I will eat that apple, usually do a protein shake. I use Oath Nutrition. I absolutely love their stuff so much. That's the pre-workout and protein powder I use. But I'll do that, and then when I get home, I will eat a protein-rich meal to help recover my muscles. But other than that, I have one more thing, and I'm super excited to share. I have officially gotten nice running shoes. These are Brooks. These are the Ghost Max 2. And I got this pretty like cream and pink color. So here's what they look like. Hopefully it's focusing. But these are just gorgeous. I got this creamy color just because, honestly, it's going to look cleaner, because you can't really prevent your running shoes from getting dirty. So might as well get a color that'll hide the dirt a little bit better. But I do run on pavement, or like paved areas, so I'm not too big on the trail running. I do it sometimes, especially when I go with a friend, but I don't only do trail running, so I prefer these types of shoes. I know I got mine from REI Co-op, so if you're interested in running stuff, I highly recommend going there. That's where I got my running vest. That's where I got my chews and my gels, my shoes. Like, they have such a great selection. I do have the lifetime membership there, and I love that store so much. I think it's great for an outdoorsy person, whether you're a runner, hiker, camping, biking, anything like that. It's a great store to go to. But that's where I got these shoes, and you can try on so many different things. They have road running shoes, and then they have trail running shoes, so I definitely recommend going there. And these are certified carbon neutral as well, which is always a plus. And then lastly, I always put my stuff in a little bag. I make these totes myself. They're little farmers market totes, but I make them myself. So if anyone's interested, just let me know. I can make you a cute little tote. But yeah, I put all my stuff in there and then just chuck it in the car, take what I need, leave the rest in there. But that's all I have. I'm actually about to go on a run, hence why I'm wearing my running outfit and kind of getting myself ready. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I look forward to making this a series and hopefully taking you all along with me on some runs. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help support me, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!